Hey there everyone, how's it going? I've been thinking about a Nintendo franchise recently, and it might not be the one you expect. Except you actually do know what it is because of the title, but anyway, that doesn't matter. I've been thinking about everyone's second favorite pink thing. The first being Pepto-Bismol, obviously, but Kirby himself. Kirby is a very interesting franchise. Kirby is without a doubt one of Nintendo's most well-known characters, but despite that, they have never innovated with Kirby the way they do like with Mario and Zelda. Kirby gets a ton of games though, some mainline and some weird random spin-offs. So why haven't they really innovated? I'm not sure, but today I want to talk about what Kirby can do to stay fresh and relevant. Because truth be told, Kirby has been getting flack in recent years for being too samey. First, let's quickly run over some history of the Kirby franchise. Kirby made his North American debut in 1992 in the form of Kirby's Dream Land for the Game Boy. Then he got another game on NES in 1993 called Kirby's Adventure. After that, Kirby started to get some spin-off games like Kirby's Pinball Land and Kirby's Dream Course. Kirby was quickly becoming one of Nintendo's big boys and was receiving a lot of games. The next milestone in the Kirby series was Crystal Shards on the N64. It had 3D animations like all games did then, but unlike Mario and Zelda and Donkey Kong, it was still just get from A to B. Get right, you could say. In fact, every mainline Kirby game has just been get right. Well, Kirby and the Amazing Mirror in 2004, you didn't have to play levels in a specific order, but you get what I mean. I mean, you were given a world and stuff, but in the levels, you still had to get right. Point is, Kirby has always been this way, and probably will always be this way. It's fine, and most of Kirby's games have been good fun, but none of them have been just amazing. Like, seriously, when have you ever heard someone go on and on and on about how a certain Kirby game was just mind-blowing? You haven't. I thought of this video because a little while back, HAL Laboratories said they wanted the next Kirby game to be the pinnacle of Kirby games. Now, on the surface, this doesn't mean much because developers are always going to say stuff like that. But Kirby usually gets a mainline game every couple years, and I think it's very likely we see another mainline Kirby game hit Switch in 2021 or 2022. So the question is, what could Kirby do to really bring the series new life the way Breath of the Wild did with Zelda and Odyssey did with Mario? Well, I have some ideas. I'm gonna split this video into two parts. What Kirby could do to improve in 2D, and what Kirby could do in 3D. So first, let's talk about 2D. 2D is what Kirby has always been. With most people now thinking 3D when they hear Mario, you could say Kirby is Nintendo's main 2D series. I don't agree with that because I think Donkey Kong is much better, but that's a different discussion. I don't want to totally change what Kirby is, so let me start there. I think for a 2D Kirby game, Kirby should be sent flying to a totally different place. Kirby then needs to rush back home, kind of like Tropical Freeze actually. Kirby could do this by finding little pieces to power up like a cannon or something, doesn't really matter. You might think that sounds more like 3D, but I think creating a 2D world where you go across different environments with a few of these little pieces in each level that you need to collect. I really like that idea. You might think that sounds more like 3D, but I think creating a 2D world where you go across different environments with a few of these little pieces in each level to collect would be really cool and give players a rush of excitement going into each level knowing it's not simply just get right. Obviously, you'll still need to reach the end, but you'll have to hunt around on your way there. Also, give us cool areas like a hidden jungle or an underground factory. Make us excited to go right. Then I'm sure you knew I was gonna bring it up. Difficulty. Time and time and time again in recent years, it has been proven creating multiple difficulties in games isn't hard in the slightest. So what's the downside? I really don't know. But for real, just give us even just 2 difficulties, please. It would change so much for so many people. So as you can see, giving us a great 2D Kirby wouldn't be that hard. Give us a couple difficulties options, better and more clever collectibles, and some less basic areas, and you got yourself an awesome Kirby game. But now let's get into the really interesting stuff. A potential 3D Kirby. Nintendo really does need to make more 3D platformers, and I think out of all of Nintendo's mainly 2D series, Kirby should be the one to make the jump to 3D. Kirby just has so many unique enemies like Mario, and I really like the idea of Kirby needing certain copy abilities to do certain things to get certain places. Just pick a random collectible like Odyssey did with Moons for Kirby to collect and boom. I don't think Kirby needs to be open world, but not like 3D World either. I think actually like a SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom levels of exploration and openness would be about right. I've been playing that game recently, and I think Kirby and his abilities really would work in a game like that. Throw in a couple optional collectibles and some Kirby feeling worlds and mechanics in 3D, and boom, you got yourself a great 3D Kirby game. Well, there really isn't much to say. I mean, Kirby is pretty straightforward. So, that's just what I want. I think those are the steps Nintendo needs to make, or else I'm afraid Kirby is going to fall in the world of sales. So, what do you think Kirby should do? I'd love to know in the comments below. Until next time, stay cute, stay Kirby copiness, stay you. Yeah, that's a good message. Stay you. See ya.